add. When you get ready to say it fast, they're going add. So what we want to do is hold the sound longer. Have the students hold the sound for at least 2 seconds. Mad. Again. Mad. Say it fast, and before you slash it, say to them, get your mouth ready to say it fast. So point to this sound. Get your mouth ready to say it fast. And you don't slash it until you see every scholar with his or her mouth formulate to say this sound. That's a cueing system. Because it's a disconnect from here to here for some of your students. They can say the sounds, but when you say it fast, they say add. They either leave the initial sound off or the ending sound off. So it's going to be important that you cue them as to get ready to say this sound or this word the fast way. So saying sounds is important. How many of you have gotten to blending a word to start with the quick sound? For an example. Here's one right here. When you blend a word to start with the quick sound, you want to always start under the quick sound, under the short sound. So if you want to sound this word here out, you go here. Don't. Instead of coming with the red ball, start under the quick sound. Everybody comfortable with that? Okay?
Do we know what a quick sound is?
The short sound. And you go with the short sound. And we'll go with the sounds again. I hope I'll get the chance to go with the sound. You start here. Instead of start here, you don't want to go d-o. You start here. Don't. Okay? So blending sound, just going down my list. When you're teaching teachers, make sure that you're monitoring your students with your eyes. Your eyes as well as your ears. Some of your students may not know how to manipulate their teeth, their tongue, and their lips to formulate those sounds. Someone shaking their head like that. If you see that, if you're saying, say the sounds, and you see someone doing this right here, stop them. Just go, stop, my turn, my turn. It's called a voice override. And the reason you stop them because you don't want the erroneous answer to get out there. It's twice as hard to change that mindset once it comes out. So if you see students who are getting ready to formulate and say this sounds incorrectly, just stop them. And you can only do that by getting your eyes out of the book and onto your students. Is everybody okay? Understand that? So monitor with your eyes as well as your ears. Story reading is a big one. Story reading, I'm going to go through story reading because story reading has been like a hot topic across the country. A lot of students are reading very laboriously. The man ran and it's very boring. So we're going to go through a story reading on with storybook. If everyone would have a book, storybook 2. Turn to page lesson 108.
It starts at 118.
Oh, that's okay. Go to lesson 118. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be 118. I put 108. I'm going to go through story reading with you. In story reading, it says in your book, if you haven't read it in your book, it says, do the first 3 sentences together. I'm going to model it for you. So I'm going to read exactly from the book. Everybody touch the title. Touch the title. Now this we're going to use what we call the duck clap. Okay? Finger on the title. First word, what word?
Lots.
Next word? Next word?
Lots.
Good job. Now this time I want to see everybody slide because you want to make sure the students are sliding their finger. Okay, let's read it again. First word.
Lots.
Next word. Next word.
Lots.
Now you notice the type of signal I'm using. Okay, go back to the beginning of the title. I'm going to read it the fast way. I'm going to read it the way I talk. Slide your fingers as I read it. Get ready. Lots of pots. Your turn. Get ready and read.
Lots of pots.
Yes, first sentence. Get ready. First word.
A
Next word.
girl
Next word.
said
Next word.
that
Next word.
man
Next word.
has
Next word.
lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
Go back to the beginning of the sentence. I'm going to read it the way I talk. Get ready. Follow along with me as you're reading it. As I read it. A girl said that man had lots of pots. Your turn. Get ready to read the way you talk. Get ready and read.
A girl said that man has lots of pots.
Now you notice when I got to said, what happened to my clap? Why did it get louder? Say that again? There's a comma there. I taught the classes today, I taught them that, and they knew it meant pause. You want to insert that comma in there. The girl said, and notice this is called the duck clap. Everybody put your palms together. You're just going to go just like that. They're not reading on your command. In music, what is that called? Everybody know what that's called?
Metronome.
Oh, what is it?
Metronome.
I mentioned on you correctly. In music, they're only reading together. The rationale for doing first word, next word, is to keep everybody on schedule. Because sometimes you have a more fluent reader, and they're going to get out in front of everybody else. Okay? So you do the first 3 sentences like that only. You do the first sentence. So the first sentence, I say first word, next word, you read it, and then I model what we call prosody. I model fluency. Once the teacher models fluency, what did the teacher ask the students to do? While the teacher was modeling fluency, what was the activity for the students to do? Track. You're going to find some students that's going to be looking all in the sky. They're going to be looking everywhere. You must get what you expect from them. You be firm on them. I need you to track with your fingers. I'm reading, starting over. And then when some of them reading, guess how they're going to do it? They're going to read like this. Lots of parts. They're going to just slash it. That's not what we want. We want that one-to-one correspond. Lots of pots. Okay? Let's try one more sentence. Next sentence, get ready. First word.
He
Next word.
has
Next word.
pots
Next word.
with
Next word.
tops.
Go back to the word he. I'm going to read it the way I talk. Get ready, Mr. Rayner. He has pots with tops. Your turn. Get ready and read.
He has pots with tops.
Next sentence, get ready. First word.
He
Next word.
has
Next word.
pots
Next word.
with
Next word.
no
Next word.
tops.
Go back to let's read the next sentence. I'm going to read it the way I talk. Get ready. He has pots with no tops. Your turn. Get ready and read.
He has pots with no tops.
Let's go back to the title. Everybody read the title. Now we read it one time, word by word, and I'm all across it. Now we're going to read it the fast way. Your turn to read it the fast way, the way you talk. Notice that I insert the fast way, the way you talk. Because they think the fast way means what? Lots of pots. You ever heard them like that? That's not the way you talk. So if you're going to say read it the fast way, insert the way you talk. Get ready to read the fast way, the way you talk. Get ready. Fingers on the title. Finger on the title. Get ready and read.
Lots of pots.
First sentence, get ready. First sentence, get ready. Go.
A girl said that man has lots of pots.
Next sentence, get ready. Next sentence, get ready. Go.
He has pots with tops.
Next sentence, get ready. Go.
He has pots with no tops.
Good job. Let's do it one more time. Finger on the title. Finger on the title. Get ready and read.
Lots of pots.
First sentence, get ready. Go.
A girl said that man has lots of pots.
Next sentence, get ready. Next sentence, get ready. Go.
He has pots with tops.
Next sentence, get ready. Go.
He has pots with no tops.
Next sentence, get ready. Next sentence, get ready. This person right here. Go.
The man said, I have lots of cakes in pots.
Next sentence, get ready. Go.
I have a
Slide
pot
that finger.
with a ship and egg.
Next sentence, get ready. Go.
I have fish in pots.
Now I noticed that some of us are looping. I saw students doing the same thing. You don't want them to loop. I tell them that their finger is the car, the red line is the road. Read that sentence one more time. Slide your finger.
I have fish in pots.
Yes, you want to keep that finger moving. Turn the page, turn in the page, turn in the page. Next is get ready to go.
The girl said, "Can I have a pot for a little fish?"
Next is get ready to go.
The man said, "This is a pot for a little fish."
Next is get ready to go.
The girl said, I will take this pot home with me. And she did.
See how the reading goes? It goes the same way in level 1, level 2, the purple book. You do the story reading the same way. You start to hear the students reading with fluency if you do that. How many sentences are you going to read together? The first 3 sentences. So you're going to do word by word. The teacher models prosody as the students follow along, and then the student's going to read it the way they talk. So it's a 3-step process. Okay? We'll check for understanding later. Make sure you got it. It's a 3-step process when you're doing a story reading. Any question about story reading?
And when you select students, it's really important to select them fast.
Absolutely.
No wait time.
Yeah, next is get ready to go. Next is get ready to go. Next is get ready to go. I had a student that I felt that he needed more reading, so when he read it, he got to the period, he stopped. I said, continue. Continue. That means continue reading. Losing your place is considered an error. When you get to the purple book, you're going to get to what we call the circle 5. They cannot make more than 5 errors before they get to the red circle 5. If they make more than 5 errors, they must go back and read it over. However, you can start to utilize that rule now. I say to them, if I call on you and you do not know where we are, I count that as an error. What am I doing? I'm forcing them to do what? Track. I'm forcing them to track. You must get what you inspect. Or what you expect, you must inspect it. If you expect them to track with their finger, how are you going to inspect it? So I tell them, if I call on you and you do not know where we are, I count it as an error. Okay? Any question about story reading? Okay? If you're into early into level K, anyone doing level K less than 90? Anyone that far back?
No.
Okay. Okay. No question about story reading? We did the process?
Can they practice?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Who would like to guide us through the first 3 sentences in this same story? Who would like to guide us? First, go through the process. You're going to do word by word. Then the teacher models prosody. Then the student do it. Okay, you want to walk us through it?
Yeah.
Come on up.
Put your finger on the title, the first word. What's the word?
Lots.
Okay, you got to give us a signal. So you want to stay with the same type of signal. First word. So you don't want to go like this, and then when you get to the story, go like this. Then make sure your signals are consistent and clear. So you go first word, next word, next word. Okay.
First word.
Lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
Lots of pots.
So now tell them what you're doing. You got to give them an instruction.
I'm going to say it fluently.
I'm going to read the way I talk. Follow along with me as I'm reading. I need to see you got to give them those instructions. Otherwise, they're going to be looking at you like, oh, Miss Jones, you're pretty. You got to give them some instruction, okay? Start with again.
Over.
Start from the beginning.
Start from the beginning. I always start over.
First word.
Lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
Follow along as I read. Lots of pots.
That's correct.
Okay.
But you don't want to go lot. You want to go lots of pots. There you go. Lots of pots.
Lots of pots.
Okay. Now have them to do it.
Your turn
To read it like you.
to read it like you speak.
So you want to go, your turn to read like you talk. Get ready, read. Because you want to always give that get ready. Your turn, get ready to read it like you speak. Get ready, read.
Lots of pots.
Vanessa, you try it.
Your turn, read it like you speak. Your turn, go.
Lots of pots.
Lots of pots. Great. Go to the next sentence. Word.
A
Next word.
girl
Next word.
said
Next word.
that
Next word.
man
Next word.
has
Next word.
lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
Great. Follow along as I read it. I'm going to read it like I speak.
Good.
A girl said that man has lots of pots. Good tracking. Now it's your turn. First, put your finger on the first word. Read it like you speak. Go.
A girl said that man has lots of pots.
Excellent.
Good job. Good job. Okay. Keep it. Be cautious. Don't talk and sing at the same time. Next word. Next word. You go. Next word. Next word. Okay. Good job. Next.
Who's up next?
Who's next? Come on.
I can do it. I've done this before.
Same thing. Same thing. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be fine.
Finger underneath the first word
On the title.
of the title.
Oh, there you go. Be specific. Thing on the title.
Finger on the title. First word.
Lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
Finger underneath the first word of the title. Track as I read. I'm going to read it like I speak. Get ready. Track. Lots of pots.
Yeah, don't stop. Lots of pots.
Okay.
Yeah, don't stop. Lots of pots.
Lots of pots.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn. You're going to read it like you talk. Here we go. Get ready.
Lots of pots.
Nice job. Finger underneath the first word of the sentence. First word.
A
Next word.
girl
Next word.
said
Next word.
that
Next word.
man
Next word.
has
Next word.
lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
Great job. Finger underneath the first word of the sentence. Watch me as I read it fluently. Track as I go. Get ready. A girl has. My turn. Try again.
Yeah, don't pause it. Don't pause it. A girl had lots of pots. Don't
Okay.
pause it. Don't pause it.
All right. Let's try again. Track as I read fluently. Get ready. A girl has.
Is
A
she
girl
stopping?
said that man has lots of pots.
Yeah, read it like
Okay.
like normal, because now you're modeling for them what you want. Because
Okay.
if you go like this, a girl had lots. You want to go. A girl had lots of pots.
Okay. Let's try it again. Finger underneath the first word. Track as I read. As I read fluently, get ready. A girl said that man has lots of pots. Your turn. You're going to read it fluently as I. Blah, blah, blah. You're going to read it fluently. Get ready.
A girl said that man has lots of pots.
That's much better. You're going to practice, okay? Next, just practice on it. It's something new. Because a lot of teachers are thinking that you do reading like this. Because the book says what? Tap or clap. But we don't want that. We don't want this. We don't want them to sound choppy. Okay, go ahead.
Finger under the first word in the title. Get ready.
Lots
of
Pots.
Oh, am I supposed to say?
Go first word.
Okay.
Because you want to make sure everybody's about first word. Next word. Next word. Okay.
All right. Finger under the first word in the title. Get ready. First word.
Lots
Next word.
of
Next.
pots.
Finger on the. Oh, now watch how I'm gonna read just like I speak.
That's correct.
Right.
Give us a
My
command.
turn.
Give them a
Finger.
command.
Put your follow under the words as I read. Get ready. Lots. Rewind. Get ready. Lots of pots.
There you go.
Awesome. Finger under the first word. Oh, your turn. Get ready. You're going to read just like you speak. Get ready. Finger under the first word. Get ready.
Lots of pots.
Great job. Finger under the first word. Get ready. First word.
A
Girl.
girl
There you go. First word.
word.
A
Next.
Girl.
Next.
said
Next.
that
Next.
Man.
Next.
has
Next.
lots
Next.
of
Next.
pots.
Now follow along as I read, just how I talk. Get ready. A girl said.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
Finger under the first word. Now follow along. I'm going to read just how I talk. A girl said that man has lots of pots. Now it's your turn. Finger under the first word. Get ready.
Girl said that man has lots of pots.
Okay, much better. Just practice on it. Because you don't want to stop. The girl said that man had lots of pots, just like you talk. Okay, next. Good job. Next person. And you will see that your style will start reading so fluently.
Finger under the title. First word.
Lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
All right. Put your finger under the title. You're going to listen to me read it the way I talk it. Ready? Lots of pots. Your turn. Finger under the title.
Now,
Get ready. Read it just the way you talk it. Ready?
Lots of pots.
Good job. Finger on the next word. Get ready. First word.
A
Girl.
girl
Next word.
said
Next word.
that
Next word.
man
Next word.
has lots of pots.
Finger under the first word. You're gonna listen to me read it the way I talk. You're gonna track it. Ready? A girl said, that man has lots of pots. Your turn. Finger under the title. Get ready. You're gonna read it the way you talk. Get ready.
A girl said that man has lots of pots.
Awesome job.
Good job, good job, good job. Who's next? Good job. She was privileged to see it in her room. It worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
It worked.
Finger under the first word of the title. Get ready.
Lots
Next word.
Of
Next word.
pots.
Watch me as I read, as I speak. Get ready. Track as I read. Lots of pots.
Let me pause for a second. When you want them to track, you gotta be specific. I need for you to track under each word as I'm reading it. Because if you say watch me, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna look at you. Yeah. I need you to put your finger under the sentence and track as I'm reading it. Because you want their eyes in the book, okay? Be very specific. Okay? Okay, start over with.
First word. Finger under the first word of the title. First word.
Lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
I'm going to read as I speak. Track under the words as I read. Get ready. Lots of pots. Your turn to read as you speak. Finger under the first word. Get ready.
Lots of pots.
Finger under the first word of the sentence. Get ready. First word.
A
Next word.
girl
Next word.
said
Next word.
that
Next word.
man
Next word.
has
Next word.
lots
Next word.
of
Next word.
pots.
My turn to read as I speak. You track under the words as I read. Get ready. A girl said, that man has lots of pots. Your turn to read as you speak. You track as I read. Get ready.
A girl said that man has lots of pots.
Good job.
That was awesome. That was good. She rebounded really fast, didn't she? That was really good. If you do that, teacher, you're going to hear it different. Now, the classes I modeled that for, did you hear a difference in your students? Now, when we did the first 3 sentences, those fluent readers, I kept them at bay, didn't I? By doing this next word, because they want to shout out. And I just want to make sure everybody was on the same page for their first 3 sentences. Now, when you get, I generally do the first 3 sentences at least 2 to 3 times, just to make sure everybody is firm. Then I'll say, this time we're going to do it, when we get to the last sentence, in that last word in that sentence, I'm going to call them individual student. You got to be very specific. If I call on you and you do not know where we are, I count it as an error. Okay? Your signals have been perfect. I saw your signaling, even though some of you were using the smart board. You're teaching from, or the Elmo, you're teaching from the Elmo. You can put your finger right there and that's it. When you group so large like that, I have no problem with that. When you group so large, teaching from the Elmo, but you make sure you have the book, you're right there with the book. Yes.
And make sure you're tracking the kids. So if you're using the smartboard, you can depending on where if you have something blocking your smartboard and you can't get in front of it, you can actually go right underneath the dot cam and go from there. But make sure when you're sweeping that you're actually looking at the kids, because that's where, if your eyes are in the book, then you actually can't tell who's actually participating.
Signaling, anyone having a problem with signal? Remember when the students are looking at you and you're doing a sequential response signal, if you're right-handed, turn your fist towards you. Ram. If you're left-handed, turn your knuckles outward. Ram. It's for directionality. Okay? If you're saying, now when I hold up my finger, you're going to say some sounds. Get ready. E. Get ready. E, so your knuckles should be towards you. You're right-handed. Don't go like this, because you'll start putting more sounds together. If you're left-handed, when I hold up my finger, say get ready, because left to right. Okay. We talked about the duck clap that's in story reading, teacher presentation book. You can do sequential response signal, hamburger. What type of signal should I use? Hamburger. It's a say it fast signal. That's called the say it fast. Hamburger. Say it fast.
Hamburger.
Yes, hamburger. This is another say it fast. Say it fast. Ah. Yeah, one in the book and then one here. Okay. Any question that you have? Any questions so far? I'm running out of time. Any questions? We covered We covered sound, monitoring students' progress with your eye, story reading, everybody's comfortable with the process of story reading, the first 3 sentences only, modern prosody, a signal, we're talking about the signal, the looping signal. If you're, instead of sliding, you don't want to slide, you want to loop. We don't want to go like this. We want to loop. That's called a looping signal. Get ready. And the students are not supposed to say the sound until you touch under that sound. Okay? And pacing, lasting, pacing of delivery. Making sure that your pacing is brisk. How do you get your pacing up to par? Pre-read your script. Know your script. Pre-read it. Last thing, mastery trumps pacing. We don't want to know how fast you're going. We want to make sure the students are at mastery. So mastery trumps pacing. Any questions? Those were short and fast. More questions? Kim has my email address. You can always email me if you have questions. I did do some assessment of some of your students. Some of them we have some really good kindergartners. Really moving. And I think your kindergarten, even your first graders now, your naive first graders, they're in a good position. They're around lesson 130, 135 in level K. That's in the level K book, they're going to get out of it. So by December, those first graders that are in the red book, they'll be out of it. And when you get into first graders that are when you go into this book right here, go to lesson 11. Okay? Lesson 11. Any other questions? We have some kindergartners, I believe, they tested into here.
Wow.
They tested into book level 2. But Kim made some decision that's in the best interest of the students since they have never had reading mastery before. We don't want to take them too fast, too soon. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.